Hey guys, Fire here. Scarlet and Violet have a new trailer. Released today. Let's check it out. Okay, let's have a look at the trailer. See what we've got in store for us.
Alright everyone, it's almost time to begin your journeys in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Get to catch Pokemon, raise them,
We get to catch and raise Pokemon.
as you embark on an
and
adventure
battle.
where the familiar charms of the Pokemon series evolve
Trading.
into a new experience.
Ooh, we got the electric. That's interesting. So you get to ride through the water. That looks like quite shallow water though, so it seems like that'll be fine.
As a student at an academy in the Paldea region, you'll take part in
Confirmed day-night cycles, which is pretty good to know, you know. Some games did take it out and then brought them back.
an independent study program called the Treasure Hunt. And you'll search this vast
So this is the
world
same
for
stuff we
precious
saw
treasure of
last
your
time
very
on
own.
the previous
But hey,
trailer,
at
but
this
a
point,
bit more in-depth.
You probably knew all that already,
Slowpokes.
right? Here's something we hope even you well-informed viewers will
Psyduck,
enjoy.
Magikarps.
A sneak peek at 4 particular trainers' journeys. I hope even
What's
you
that?
well-informed viewers will enjoy a sneak peek at 4 particular
Just some Pokemon
trainers'
along the
journeys
side.
in
The
Paldea.
chunks, I think.
Now, let the adventures begin.
Wild Lechonk!
This trainer is
Actually.
battling a Pokemon called Lechonk.
Ooh, so this is a good overview of the battle menu. So you can see it's been cleaned up quite a bit here. We've got Terrestrialize there, which seems to act like Mega. The moves seem a lot nicer. We've got the HP level and the Pokemon name above. Presumably that'll take into account for when you're doing the multiple battles later on. Double battles. And then you can see along the left, he's got 5 Pokemon, Quaxley, and an open slot at the moment.
Lechonk is a gourmand. It's proud of its nose, which it uses to sniff out delicious food.
I like the simple but clear overview of the battle screen.
Oh, look! Quaxley terrestrialized.
Got the Terrestrializing.
Terrestrializing is a phenomenon unique to the Paldea region, but all Pokemon can do it. It adds extra punch to moves of the Pokemon's Terra.
You can see the Japanese text in the background where they just kind of place it over for now. So you saw a battle tower there. Well,
What's that over there? Is
got
that
shine. By the way, I just like the area in general. So just a few bits you can notice here. So the area looks like proper full scale open world. You got a nice map in the bottom right. You got your compass that goes northwest, east, south. Pokemon Center you can see on there with a fly point, so that means it looks like you can fly quickly to them. So you probably get the freedom to fly at a later date, probably, or a later time. We've got what looks to be a Jigglypuff,
a
who's
glowing
shining.
Pokemon?
Yep, Jiggly.
Seems to be a Jigglypuff. But why is it shining so bright? Better approach it slowly and start a battle.
Slowly and walk into it.
Whoa! It
Well,
terrestrialized.
okay.
Looks
Well
like this
terrestrialized
Jigglypuff
Pokemon.
has the water type for its Terra type.
Okay, so that's how you know when they're shining gold. It seems like they'll be the alternative typed Pokemon.
Apparently these
when they
sparkly
terrestrialize,
wild
at least.
Pokemon will terrestrialize in battle.
The arena looks really nice.
This Jigglypuff seems pretty tough,
Definitely tough.
but Quaxly's strong too. Dealing enough damage to a wild Terra Pokemon causes its terrestrialization to come undone.
Which also seems to stun it from doing its move, which is worth noting.
Now, throw a Pokeball!
You got it. That's a crit catch if I've ever seen one.
Nice. The wild Jigglypuff was caught.
Pokemon status summary. This is a really nice overview. So you've got your little menu down the bottom. You've got the wild Pokemon, or your party on the left there, so you can see all the Pokemon skipping in there. You've got your typings, as well as the terrestrialized type there at the bottom, as you can see right here. And then you've got your general stuff here. This is probably going to be sort of stats, and this will probably be your attacks, considering we can't see it anywhere at the moment. And you can change your nickname at any point.
Some Pokemon, like this Jigglypuff, have a Terra type completely different from their
There we go.
regular type. Any Pokemon is capable of having any of the 18 different types.
Any Pokemon can have any of the 18 types when they're terrestrialized. That's a
type.
huge thing. That's going to swap things around a bit.
What's this? Quaxly's out there in the world, charging straight toward that Litleo.
Okay.
Looks like...
Interesting. A couple of things to note here. So you got XP all by default. Maybe you'll be able to change that, but most likely they're going to keep it as default. So Sword and Shield style again, where you defeat something and primary Pokemon gets more XP and the previous Pokemon get a substitute amount of it. See your HP down here, and also you've gained an item called Litleo Tuft here.
Quaxly battled Litleo on its own and won. That's because the trainer gave Quaxly the Let's Go command.
See down there an item just sitting there glowing. Easier to see in the grass. Let's Go command.
Using Let's Go will
allows
send
them
your
to
lead
battle.
Pokemon out onto the field to battle.
Another Litleo Tuft.
If a Pokemon gets sent out toward an
That's a
item,
TM.
it'll go pick it up. Just like Quaxly.
Oh, that's pretty
here.
cool.
What a useful command for searching your surroundings. These Pokemon are so helpful, giving their all for their partner.
That's pretty cool.
The trainer...
Now the question will be is, can you earn those, what looks to be drops or materials, from normal wild Pokemon battles, or do you have to do them in the Let's Go style?
opens his map to see where he wants to go.
You have various things here. So you got your fly point there where you are. Got shops along there, and I guess the answer to a maze, which isn't really a maze considering you can get there and use your map as well.
You can set a place as your destination to keep
Okay.
yourself on track as you go.
And I assume
Then
that'll
we
show up
can
on a
hop
map?
atop the legendary
Yep, so you can see down there in the bottom right, it shows up on the map.
Pokemon Miraidon and get going. And what have we here? It's a base belonging to Team
Star. We saw this before.
The school troublemakers. Starfall Street, one of the 3 major stories that will make up your Paldean
Area
adventures,
1, so
will
there's going to be
unfold in
multiple
bases
areas to
like
this.
one.
Something to make note here. To see here, it says, do you want to challenge Team Star using the first 3 Pokemon in your party? Not giving you the option to pick any, and you can't bring in a full party either.
Time to face Team Star. Our trainer rang the bell and barged into the base.
Load of
That
Pokemon
takes
coming
some
out.
guts. But things
And
look
he-
bad.
he
There are
needs to
lots
do
of grunts
something-
around, and they keep sending out Pokemon. They just won't.
Okay. So it looks like he needs to defeat 30 Pokemon within a time limit to be able to complete
Quit blocking the
the
way.
challenge.
We'll need to use Let's Go to defeat Team Star's Pokemon.
It seems like an exclusive
There
sort
we
of
go.
Let's Go
All
style.
the grunts have been defeated at last.
Sure.
Oh wait, is that some kind of tricked out
Got
car?
the boss here.
It is. And atop it is Mela, the boss.
Oh, we
of
saw- we
Team
saw her in the
Star's
last
fire
one.
Crew.
I like her.
She's
I like her
awesome
design.
stuff. It's
Really
easy
cool.
to see why she's a boss. Time for these trained up Pokemon to battle.
The music to Team Star though.
You'll have to wait for your own adventure to see how
So you can see your opponent's stats up in the top right, as well as how many Pokemon they've got as well. So this seems like the trainer battle layout.
a battle like this
And the previous
plays
one we
out.
saw was a wild Pokemon battle layout.
Now, let's check in on another trainer. How's her adventure going?
Technical machine. Ooh. So you, I want to make I want a TM made. I want to exchange materials for LP. You can
Aha!
craft
She's
TM.
using the TM machine at a Pokemon Center.
A lot to take in here. It looks like you're able to craft TMs. You can organize them by types, number, probably alphabetical, craftable. It uses resources of what looks to be the items we saw dropping from the Pokemon earlier, and league points, I'm going to assume, is the LP. It's useful to know. Shows you who can learn them.
The
You can
TM
make
machine
multiple.
lets you make your own TMs, also known as technical machines, using materials Pokemon drop when you defeat or catch them.
Okay, so it sounds like you get them either way, whether or not you do the Let's Go style battle or the normal style battling.
Now, where will she go next? Seems to be a desert-like area under a blazing sun. Just looking at it
Probably
is
the
enough to make
Titan
you thirsty.
Pokemon they're going to show off.
Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds like Arvin, her friend in the next grade up, needs some
Only a
help.
Cliff Titan. Yeah, so this
To
will
give
be
Arvin a hand. The trainer's
more than
headed
what we
to a
saw.
rock face where a Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the Path of Legend, a story where you'll
Imagine if
seek
you
out
could catch
legendary
this, though.
herbs called Herba Mystica. There it is, a gigantic Titan Pokemon.
Blah.
Time to battle.
Stony Cliff Time. That's got to be a Legend of
off
Zelda
the bat,
reference right there.
there's Icy Wind, the move our trainer taught Drifloon earlier. Icy Wind lowered the Titan Cloth's speed.
We're going to Terastallize.
Drifloon terastallized to become a grass type. This is Terra Blast, a new move that changes type to match the user's Terra type.
You could
when
see
the
that
user
being
is
added.
terastallized.
The
It
interesting
ought to be
thing about
handy
this
for a
is it
Pokemon
now
with a
changes
Terra type
stab.
different from its regular types. Looks like Cloth suddenly
And he's
got
off.
somewhere else to be. Wait, what's our trainer doing now of all times?
Doing some
Looks
trading
like
from
she's
anywhere.
taking a little break
Useful.
from adventuring to trade Pokemon with a friend. And over here, her trade partner has
Gets the
received
Girafarig.
Girafarig. Seems like she immediately added Girafarig to her team, and she's gonna let it run around in the field and train up for some battles.
Girafarig's evolving. This will be the Pokemon we saw then.
Oh, could Girafarig be evolving? Hang on.
What are
Did
you?
its tail become its head? Or is its head wearing its tail? What
Farigiraf?
an unexpected evolution. Seems like Girafarig has evolved into Farigiraf. In the
Farigiraf,
Himalaya region's
okay.
Pokedex, you can see photos of Pokemon as well as information about them.
Looks
so
like
you
it's
can
got a
get to know
space
them
helmet on.
even better. Let's
I'm sorry, what? Hold on. That windmill's animation.
get to know them even better.
Like, that's
Let's check out the
janky
tab.
right there. Also, looking in the bottom right there, we got some icons, and I don't know what they are. They look like potentially Pokemon icons, or buildings of some kind, or maybe markers you can set. There's a Pokemon we know there, in the middle. Rookity, I think it is. Yep, it's not. It might be. Who knows? It's a better Pokemon. And some other stuff.
Round of Artisan next.
And
It
a
looks
really
like one big
glitchy
park.
windmill.
Now that the trainer's Pokemon have gotten stronger, it
So this will
seems
be
she's
the
made her way to a gym.
gym
She's following
leader.
Victory Road, the story where you'll conquer all 8 gyms to achieve champion rank. Nimona, the battle-loving trainer who'll show you the ropes, is all fired up. Before you can battle a gym leader,
I said this in
you'll
the previous
first have to pass the gym test
trailer.
at their gym.
I am
Better get
happy that they
started
kept the
right
Sword
away.
and Shield style gym
All
tests,
right, that's the
puzzle
gym test
things.
passed. Time to battle the
It gives
gym
it a bit
leader.
of variety to each gym. This guy.
Here comes Gracias,
With
the
a really
grass-type
weird
gym leader,
textured
with a striking
pseudo
engine.
Woodo. Feed out. Fido. That was it. That's a cool looking ball. What was that ball?
Whoa! Pseudo-Wudo Terastallized.
What is that ball? I don't know what it is.
A grass type.
Big screenshot. Save that for later.
Are you gonna be okay, Fido? How's our trainer gonna handle this one?
Ooh. Speed up.
Aha! She's gonna fight back by having her own Pokemon terastallize.
Makes sense to power up. Ah. That ball must be the terastallized sort of ball.
Fido became a flying type. That should give it an edge against this grass-type Pseudo-Wudo.
Gives it an edge.
No matter who or what you're up against, with some smart terastallizing, you'll have nothing to fear. I can't wait to see how battles will unfold between terastallized Pokemon.
The towns look really
This
nice.
trainer's heading into
Okay,
a hair
trainer
salon to
customization.
spice things up.
Will they show any clothing options, or are they just going to show
Wow,
sort of
look
face
at all
hair?
These options. How are you supposed to choose?
I know how I'll choose. Choose the best looking one for me.
I kind of want to try that hairstyle too. And now to complete the look. Plenty to choose from here too.
This I
feel
don't know if
like
they
I could
take you
spend all day
outside
on this.
because
And while you're trying out all sorts of styles,
Selfie mode?
you can
Okay,
look at the camera
sure.
app and go snap.
seems to be a
snap,
thing that they're
snap.
adding to all the
Looks like this
Nintendo
trainer
games at the
found
moment.
Perfect style. Line up a good shot and snap.
I can
Now
see
they've updated
some
their profile picture.
interesting images coming from this.
Looking back on photos you've taken of scenic vistas or memorable moments with beloved Pokemon is just one more way to enjoy your adventure. And now it's picnic
Sis.
time. with
Picnics.
Pokemon.
Okay. You get to have picnics. You get to
When
clean your
Pokemon got
Pokemon, because
dirty
of
from a
course you
long
do.
Journey, a nice scrub and shower gets them all clean.
Can't clean a Goomy.
Looks
That's
like it
not how
feels
that
nice
works.
too. Before having lunch,
Play
Pokemon
football.
can get out some energy by
So this is
playing with
probably
a
going to
ball.
be
You can just tell how much fun they're having.
the Scarlet and Violet version of curry making from Sword and Shield.
Oh wow! Could this
There's a
be
Pokemon egg in the basket? Why?
Apparently, eggs can sometimes be found during picnics.
Okay, makes no sense. You make sandwiches.
Now, the moment
Sure.
we've been waiting for. Sandwich time.
What do we got?
This trainer came
You
prepared
can put
with
double
plenty of
tomato on it. That's gonna be
ingredients they bought in
weird.
town. It can be tough deciding which sandwich to make.
Is there ham? And a Pokemon called Lechonk? You can't.
This one may be a little overstuffed. It might not
What are you doing?
hold
What are you doing?
together.
Why are you adding tomatoes on tomatoes? This is not how you make a sandwich. I'm disappointed.
Just gotta put the bread on top and finish it off with a pick.
Nintendo, Pokemon, I want these things. I want sandwich picks with Eevee's face on them. Give me them, please.
Done. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, looks like it's a hit with everyone.
He didn't look too happy.
Eating
Tasty
sandwiches can give you
Korean
benefits like
original.
making certain types of Pokemon easier to catch, or making your Pokemon gain more experience points. Time
That's
for a
awesome.
group photo with
They
these
either
satisfied
like
Pokemon.
catching Pokemon a bit
Where to
easier,
go
getting a bit
next?
more
Oh,
XP.
hey, looks like more of our
Good.
trainer friends have shown up.
So this is the
All right,
multiplayer
we're
aspect,
gonna
so you
take
can
on
see
a
everyone.
Terra raid battle. Can these trainers work?
Okay, so it looks like they're taking on a Chansey. Maybe a ghost type that's showing up there in the top right. People are picking their Pokemon.
Work together to defeat the Terra Pokemon before time runs out.
This looks like it's just the same as the raid battles from Sword and Shield, which
Their
is great. I like
opponent
those.
is a Chansey that's terrestrialized into a ghost type. What kind of fight
You can either attack your team.
will the
Or you can
strong,
attack with
sparkling
Chansey.
Chansey put up?
Looks like you've got a time limit, which means you probably don't have a turn limit. Now, if I remember correctly with what they said, you can attack at any point as well. So you're not waiting on your teammates to make an option, etc. like that.
It's really powerful. These trainers better stay determined, band together, and
The
strike
music
back.
is awesome. Sableye went
If your
down.
Pokemon gets knocked out in a Terra raid battle, don't worry. It can recover and rejoin the fray.
Okay, that's good.
Hang in there, Sableye.
Your Pokemon can come back,
Along
which means
with
you don't
using
send
your
in anything
Pokemon's
else.
Moves, you also have the option to support your
Got the
allies
cheering
by
stuff
cheering.
back again.
It's all about teamwork. Watch how the battle's going and decide how
Enter.
you'll handle the fight and work with your fellow trainers. Almost there. Keep it up.
Heal up. Okay.
Oh, wow! That was a beautiful Terra Raid battle victory!
That's pretty cool.
And comes the chance to catch this Terra Pokemon. When you join forces to win your battles, the bonds between friends
That's a
and
lovely looking Pokeball.
shine even brighter.
That is a really nice looking Pokeball.
All right, that Chansey with a rare Terra type is now part of the team. So, what'd you think? While you were getting a look at these four trainers' journeys, did you spot a glimmer of something that could become your personal treasure?
Got some weather effects going on as well.
Encounters with Titan Pokemon, face-offs with Team Star, taking on gyms? There's plenty more to be said about all these things, of course. What you just saw was only a glimpse of the adventures awaiting you in the Paldea region. Which Pokemon will you choose? Who will you meet? What sort of exciting adventures will you have? It's all up to you. Your adventures are right around the corner.
Yeah,
May they shine bright.
good looking area. So that was actually really cool. We will definitely be playing that immediately when it comes out. We'll be doing a stream straight away, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be coming out same week. First episode. So, if you enjoyed all that, we saw so much information. Let me know what your favourite thing was. Oh, do you enjoy any more of them? Let me know. More. We'll be streaming and playing it live on release on the 18th of November. Do be sure to check it out on twitch.tv/idle. Yeah,